What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy, where we help new and struggling traders learn how to trade with structure and guidance so that you guys start the right way, have a breakthrough, and trade confidently. And in today's technical fundamental video, I'm walking you through GBPAUD, showing you how to find the best and most powerful move on this pair right now. So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so GBP just had, or the pound dollar just had their CPI report released, which measures the consumer price of goods and basically just tells us how consumers are spending. Are they spending or are they not spending, and how that ties into inflation. So we didn't see immense impact from it. Not a whole lot as we usually see from the USD report, but I always like to couple what's going on economically with, different economies and how is that impacting the market. So make sure that as you're evaluating a move on this pair, that you are checking for high impact news, that you're seeing what the latest economic reports are, because that definitely could change our outlook. So let's go ahead and hop in. We're going to go step by step, and I'm going to show you how to find a profitable opportunity right now in GBPAUD. So we are on the monthly, and notice on the monthly that we are in a downtrend. Now, why are we in a downtrend on the monthly? All you want to do is identify your structure. We are market structure price action traders, so I like to always identify the structure. And as you can see here, we were previously in an uptrend and we came to a high. We created a low, we created a lower high, we created a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low. Notice that where this low stopped on the monthly, it is a retest of a previous low from back in 2016. So look how powerful this is. This is actually our B swing strategy. We have an awesome and powerful B swing strategy, which is a swing trading technique. So if you don't have a lot of screen time, this would be an awesome strategy for you to master, and it could turn you a lot of profit if you have the patience in holding trades. Now, notice what happened back in 2016, 2017, where the market was moving down and then we kind of moved sideways, okay? And then we broke to the upside. As we broke to the upside, we transitioned into an uptrend, came to a high, transitioned back into a downtrend. So we are in a downtrend overall on the monthly. So if you are a swing trader, then more than likely you would have been looking for the opportunity to short somewhere within this particular setup. Now that we know this, we want to keep drilling down. So let's go ahead and remove our drawings, and we're going to move down to the weekly. So now on the weekly, one of the things that I like to do is I like to say, well, what is the trending structure on the weekly, on the daily, on the monthly? Understanding it from a higher time frame helps me make stronger decisions on the lower time frame, or more quality decisions on the lower time frame. So notice here how we were trading in a downtrend on the weekly, and we broke above our previous high. So when we broke above this previous high, that was a signal to me that, you know what, we just might be transitioning into a bullish trend on the weekly daily. So now, because I am a short-term swing trader and also scalper, I'm going to make sure that my bias is probably one of a bullish bias than a bearish bias. So now here on the daily, you can see a little bit more clearly where that break happened. So now I'm going to be looking at this level, because usually you'll find that wherever structure is broken, the market will come back to retest that area. So we want to see that, are we going to keep this uptrend going? Is it going to stay intact? But one of the things that you can also see here is that while we are rejecting off of this daily right now, so you can see right here where it's kind of forming a wick rejection, when you want to determine where exactly should you enter, you have to pay attention to the exact area. So that's why I have this horizontal tool here that is kind of stretched out, and I made it kind of wide because this is the area that I'm focusing on. And I know that the price could continue to come down and actually form support right within this area where it was wick resistance, okay? So based on where the price is right now, from this wick, it's already starting to wick there. I think it could come down about another 95 pips or so. So preferably, I'm going to wait for that opportunity, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and clear my chart again, and now you can see a little bit more clearly. We want to follow the daily structure. So what you want to do is you want to wait for price to get to this area. And I'm always thinking, if I'm a bank, where are those stop losses? Where am I going to go collect that liquidity before we actually turn the market around? And this would be the area to do that, in my opinion. So notice here that you have previous resistance. Look how much the market moved, okay? Now the market is going up, coming back to retest this structure. I predict that we are going to have a retest somewhere within this area, and then we are going to have more growth to the upside. Now, am I 100% correct? No, because not everything is 100% in the markets, right? So this is why our risk management is so important, and you have to know what is your risk tolerance and how much are you willing to lose if you are wrong. So guys, the next move that you want to be paying attention to is you want to be looking for a long opportunity, and you want to wait until you are in a high volatile session. You don't want to be into the trade when there's a little of nothing going on. So I would say New York or London session, you want to make sure that you are paying attention to the volatility of the market, looking at what's going on, and looking for your opportunity. So I have an alert set here at 1.7787. I want to be alerted to see what is price doing in that area. And once the price gets here, we are looking for an entry reason to take with our students in the academy. So I'm providing you with this to show you how you find these high probability profitable techniques. And then it just really comes down to trusting your bias of what you have already journaled and documented to see that it works in your favor. For those of you students who might be watching this and you are seeing, well, what strategy is Kenya referring to? Because you guys know that we do everything with rules. We don't just get into the market just to get in. It really needs to be tied to some proven rules that we've tested to be successful over time. So take a look at this. I'm simply trading price action and market structure, where I'm just going to capture this price action inside of a channel. And you guys know that when price has reached the top of the channel and an area of value, we look for the opportunity to sell. When it has come to the support area of our channel or that support trend line, then we are looking for a buy opportunity. In this case, it's not always going to touch the trend line. We are looking for an area of value, which is where that is right here. And it's also an area of previous support right there. So we want to get a retest back into this zone and some growth to the upside. Now, where will we take profit? So before we get into profits, what I want you guys to always do is plan out your risk. So what are you comfortable risking? You have to journal this and you have to figure out what is going to be that magic number of percentage. As I tell you guys in every single video, have that worked out before you go into a trade, because that will help you to stay disciplined, cut a loss if you need to. You guys are so close. I know there are some of you that are struggling with risk management and you are so close, or maybe you're far and you really need some deep training on risk management. Take a pause, do that work that you need to do. Put in that work on risk management. I don't care if it takes you months. Like I had to pause, guys, and really get my risk management together, and that changed my trading. So I want to encourage you to do the same thing. Don't rush to make money, because once you get this down, you can do wonders with trading. I do this full time every single day, and I am so grateful and thankful that I've stuck with it. So I'm talking to you out there who might be discouraged. You feel like you're failing over and over again. No, you got this, and you are so close. You have to keep going, okay? So listen, on GBPAUD, here is your area of value. This is where you're going to be looking for an opportunity. Whatever strategy you trade, it doesn't matter. You don't have to trade the channel strategy that we teach. You simply are going to look for your entry criteria for your particular strategy that you trade. If you're a scalper, you're going to look for those rules that you follow every single time when the price gets to this area. Now, if this level is broken, okay, now keep in mind that we are still in an uptrend, and although this is an area of value as well, we do have an area here where the price can come and dip. So we might have a deeper retracement back into this area here where it was also resistance and support. So all of this is an area where the market reversed several times, okay? So what you're going to want to do is monitor when the price gets there. Now, what about our stop loss? So I would be looking to drop my stop loss probably about, I always like to look at the previous low and measure away from that. Usually I will plan an additional position if it does not violate my system that I'm using. So for example, if I'm a market structure trader, I want to see that this respects the overall structure on the daily. If that structure is violated, there's no reason for me to hold the trade. I can cut my loss and just get on with my life. So you have to decide again, you have to look at every trade setup before you get into it and say, where is going to be that magic number? You know, with GBP pairs, your stop can add up really quickly, and these pairs do wick very aggressively. So guys, I probably would do about a 60 pip stop loss, maybe 70, in order to make about 200 pips or so. And this is where I'm looking at in terms of take profit. You can see that we are already in a bullish trend, right? And those candles look pretty aggressive. And notice I'm going to just kind of go back in time. Let's go to the monthly. So this is what we're looking to happen. So look at this monthly chart and notice what happened here and where we're testing again, and look where the market went up. So we could be at the first steps of a reversal on the lower time frame, all right, which we've already reversed into a bullish trend. So I'm looking for that bullish trend to possibly continue, and I do think that we will see the market push up to at least about, let's see, this previous resistance here. So it's retesting now. I think we definitely could get to 1.85, honestly, 8599 very soon, guys. So this would be a take profit target that I definitely would keep my eye on. And I think eventually we could even get back to 1.91. So that is what we are going to be looking forward to in our upcoming setup with GBPAUD. And that is the bias that I'm establishing for you all. Again, you can easily probably get about 400 to 500 pips on this pair in the near future, and I will be definitely looking for that. So if you are entering the trade anywhere within this area of value, anywhere from support to about back to this resistance could be your profit target. All right, guys. So I hope that you found this analysis helpful. Comment below if you have any questions, and if you'd like to join us inside of our daily live trading Tuesday through Thursday with students, feel free to message us if you have any questions, or simply check out the information in the description below. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next training. Again, hope you ended on a blue note, and thanks again for watching.